Hello, welcome. Better late than never. No, Terrorbeak, not now! I have a handwave coming. It's mostly ice hounds. I can't really kill them properly though, so I have to freeze them to get one of them to kill, or one of them to die on the traps, and then I'll freeze the rest. Yes, there we go. Oh, it didn't work. Only half of them, or only two of them got frozen. Yeah, these shadow creatures are making this a lot more complicated. All the traps are used. Some of them aren't used. Okay, I think it's a good idea to just leave the area. It's not enough traps to kill everything. It's mostly the shadow creatures that are being problematic. There are no beefalo in the area, though. Why are you still following me? Spider queens, they need to fix this. But they never drop aggro. I can't take that, I'll get hit. Spider queens never drop aggro. It's like one of the most frustrating things in the world. Oh my god. Yeah, the last time I came from this cave, I had a hound wave too. I just ran it up here. I guess there are still some remaining. I can't go to the beefalo anyway, because they'll kill me. I can, like, wander around the edge and hope the hound wanders in and dies. But yeah, that's why I wanted to set up another area, another base, near that wormhole, or near that, sinkhole. So every time you leave, you just get swarmed. It's really annoying. I think this is it for RoG though. Both of the caves, one of them bugged up so I only have 2 caves, but the remaining ones that I have, there are no more pseudoscience machines, so I can't hammer them down for potential trinkets. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hammer the bird down for the Seaworther. Then I'll head back to Shipwrecked, World Hop. Not gonna do it today though. I'll do what I can today, and then I'll continue tomorrow. If I leave this on, then this thing's gonna... Okay, well, it's gonna troll me anyway, but if I leave it on, then it actually makes it so it won't attack me anymore. Because of the sanity aura. Sanity regen. Pretty sure that's a bug. This should be dry by now. I've been in the caves for like half a season already. I think this is a bug too. I don't know why I'm still insane. I've always wondered about this. Wolly shouldn't be insane after 30 sanity. It's the same as Wilson. For some reason, while you're regenning sanity, your like insanity threshold is actually higher, or I guess lower technically, so you go insane more easily. But if it just ticks down normally, you become insane at 30. It's very strange. What is the downside to Wolly? He loses 100 hunger per day instead of 75. So his hunger decays faster. He doesn't like certain food, so the food you pick off the ground, he gets less from it. But the food that you cook in crock pots, he likes it more, so he gets healed more by it. I believe the game calls it distinguished tastes. That is his perk. I think it's pretty cool. I actually really like Wolly as a character. Compared to Wolani, for sure. Wolani was so awful. Like, Wolani basically became Willow to some extent, without burning down bases, of course, after the first 15 days. Because you never use a surfboard again. Oh, what the? Ah? Ah, there we go. Yeah, so I don't have a choice now. I have to hammer down the bird for the seaworther. Where am I going to put it? I don't want to put it over here, because that's where the bees are. The bees are too close in this base. Or, I guess, okay, maybe they're not too close, but they're too close to each other. You never use Wolly's chef pouch or crockpot again. The chef pouch, yeah, you never use again. The crockpot I still use. Or I would use if I could. It's stuck in the shipwrecked world, unfortunately. But yeah, his crockpot's pretty useful. Especially, I think, in ruins. If you bring a bunch of food, you can actually make use of it. But yeah, I forgot. He can actually sustain himself really well in the ruins. It wasn't really that I forgot, though. It was... I think it's more so that I thought it was going to come with me, because it's one of those items that you should have along with you, but for some reason it didn't actually tag along. Alright, this should be good for now. Yeah, that bird was really stingy. Alright, speaking of birds, let's kill the bird. It's almost summer. Wow, it's almost summer. Yeah, I want to get out of here before summer rolls around. I don't want to deal with summer. Probably put the seaworther here. Did I bring coffee with me? Coffee? What do you mean by that? This first trip back to Shipwrecked, I'm going to take it slowly, because I am going to world hop. In the end, I'm gonna bring moles, lanterns, light bulbs. Probably not gonna bring the old bell. In the volcano, there's coffee plants. Yeah, I've never been to the volcano with this character because it's been stuck in RoG. Also, for the people who rated, no spoilers about the volcano or Weber, or not Weber, Wilbur, because I haven't gotten there yet. I've only scouted the volcano in my Weber game, but aside from that, I don't know anything about it. I haven't played as much recently, so usually, like if I actually do play a lot, I'm usually one of the first to discover stuff, but hasn't been the case recently. I've been so busy. Anyway, no, it's okay, it's okay. You didn't know. Alright, anyway. Back to the matter at hand. I think it's time for you to die. Although you don't actually die, you just fly away and then you call me a chump. Once I get to shipwrecked. So I guess I'll see you later? Yeah. Yeah, you better abandon ship. I was really hoping that you can actually keep Wolly as a pet. The names are so confusing. Wolly and Warly. I wonder if they thought about that. I have to admit, the name Warly is not very interesting. It really isn't a very interesting name. Now the crockpot is stuck in shipwrecked. I pretty much jumped worlds immediately after the patch with this character anyway. So yeah, I don't have it. Not realizing that you actually don't carry it with you. Even less interesting than Wilson. I think Wilson's an okay name for a scientist. It actually sounds pretty cool. It sounds pretty good. Plus, I guess Wilson is supposed to be the normal guy, right? So his name should be normal. Yeah, they need a W name every time. What would I call him? I don't know. I suck with names, so I'm not a very good person to ask. But in most cases, I think the names that they choose are pretty good. Like Wilbur for the monkey is pretty good. Wolani is a really cool name. I just don't like her gameplay. If I were to judge Wolani based on like aesthetics, I guess she'd be a pretty cool character. She has a cool voice and she's got a pretty cool name. And the surfboard thing is pretty cool. It's just that gameplay-wise, she's not. Wickerbottom is very fitting, that's true. Wickerbottom is very fitting. Weber is, like, punny, so it's fitting. Wendy's a good name. It's a pretty normal name, but it's a good name. Woody is another punny name. Wickford is a cool name. I like Wickford's name. Alright. Is there a French name with W? A French chef would be very, not entirely generic, I guess, but it would be... I think it would be better. It would be more interesting. He does say, like, French words, or, like, you know, the generic French exclamations. Like, magnifique. Right? Oh, he says that when he eats crockpot recipes. Let's try one. Yeah, I think Shipwrecked is really fun. Although last patch, no, 2 patches ago, it was notably very unfun. The Hang 10 patch was awful, but they made it a lot better in the patches after this patch and the previous one with Warley. Let's see. See, Magnifique. It's like magnificent or something. I don't know. His name was supposed to be Wattsian or Watstein. I think that sounds better than Warley. I'd take that name. A little bit weird, the sound of it, but it does. I think it does sound better than Warley. Yeah, in terms of bringing resources, I'll be bringing non-movable resources as well as unique items. I want to try bringing the Doi Doi back from Shipwrecked, because inventory items will remain. So I'm guessing when you carry the Doi Doi, it stays with you. So you might be able to breed Doi Doi in RoG.